Hello. Welcome. Welcome to my little paradise. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but, it's finally happened. So here we are, on the beach. This is the captain's corner. I'm the captain of a ship at sea, so I wanted to sort of bring you to that environment, so we can relax, we can chill, we can have a good time, we can complain about some first world problems, and then be grateful for all the stuff that we do have, just be merry as fuck, that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be merry as fuck, feel me, but let me just move that just a little bit, just there we go, just right in your ear. Okay. So, I got a few things to say today. Got a few things to talk about, as always. But, oh my god. I don't even know where to begin. But, alright, I'll start by, closing the music out. There we go. And, okay. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. I am curious. I always, like to have a conversation in the communities of social network. I can't wait to blow up. That way, I can act like I don't know anybody. You get 10 points if you recognize that. I was just doing like a nerd version of that. So I went to the doctor today to get a physical for the first time in years, like 5 years, long time, like long time. And it went well. Aside from the fact that I need to lose some weight, obviously. He didn't even tell me that I needed to lose weight. I told him. I was like, yeah, I'm working on it right now. I'm getting there. Oops. Let me get rid of that little mouse. There we go. Sorry, you were in a YouTube video for a second. Now you're back into not a YouTube video, but a paradise. Oh my gosh. But yeah, physical went well. I am 0.2 pounds shy of 200 pounds. I remember in the first episode I was like 186. Yeah, so my weight, it has been talk about a weight journey. It is a fucking journey, let me tell you that. It was not the easiest to lose weight. And of course, it was super easy to gain it. Like, so fucking easy, in fact. Like, impressively easy. And especially when you just... Okay, so I got a fucking car now, and I got money, And so, like, I go and buy food. I ate fucking 8 crumble cookies in the past fucking 3 weeks. Don't look up the calorie count on one crumble cookie. It's not good. It's not a good time for anybody. But it's so good for your mouth. It's so delicious. They had this Muddy Buddy crumble cookie. I got 3 of them. So good. They're only like 600 calories. But I'm done. I'm done, I'm done getting godly maple croissant bacons, and I wondered the last episode I talked about how I got the most perfect maple bacon croissant sandwich I've ever had in my fucking whole life. And today, well, no, not today, recently, like after that, like, what was it, like 2 days ago? I don't fucking know time. I work overnight, so everything is kind of fucking, all my days are all fucking whack. But I got another maple bacon, but I got the side of snack bacon as well, so I could put that on my croissant sandwich. Another 14 glorious crispy maple bacon, on my sandwich, and it was glorious. It was glorious, and I say glorious a lot, but It was glorious. So, I'm not looking at you. I'm sorry. I'm just staring at this ocean. You don't have to look at me. Look at this ocean. This ocean is way beautiful. Way more beautiful than me. God, I should go back to school. I need to go to college. Way more beautiful than anybody or you've ever seen her. Just put on everything. But, so I'm done. Like I said, I gotta eat healthier, which is, it's more possible now in my life than it ever was, because I just recently went grocery shopping for myself for the first time by myself. Like being able to drive myself. I've gotten my own groceries, for a long time, but never driven to the grocery store and, driven back with my groceries. But now I have, I've evolved as a human, But now I think this time when I go to the grocery store, I think this time I'm not going to get nothing but junk food. Yeah. Because it's the right thing to do, I just recently heard one of the best pieces of advice, like on the news, like the Majority Report. Majority Report gives a lot of really good advice. But one of the guys I had on was talking about how there's like this childlike mentality of I get whatever I want whenever I want when we're a kid, and it's okay to have that because you're a kid. But a lot of people don't grow out of that, and they end up being adults with that same sort of I want whatever I want whenever I want it. And I have fallen under this category for that as well, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I drink way more coffee than I should. I smoke way more weed than I should. I eat way more food than I should. I play more video games than I should. Like, I stay up way too late. I don't go to bed till like 7 a.m. most days. I work overnight, but it's still not good for your health. I did lose all that weight still while like doing all of this stuff, except for obviously the eating part. But, yeah, I gotta start working out again, And that's working out, eating right. Those are one of those things that, it's not like you get to be a kid anymore where you get to do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you have to grow out of that. And by which growing out of that means that you have to do the right thing, even if it's, not exactly what you want to do. I want to live off of root beer and SpaghettiOs, but it's not exactly good for my health. So, I got to do it, not just for me too, but for the people around me. You really do infect people with your way of life, like no matter who you are. Oh, dude. Okay, I don't think I've ever actually bitched about this, like, on camera on this channel. But influencers, okay? Everybody who complains about influencers, who doesn't like influencers, who talks shit about them, whatever the fuck, is an influencer. Every single human on this planet, even fucking animals, are influencers. They're constantly influencing the things around us. And I know I'm being very technical, but it's true. People act like influencers are the only one that have to have all this responsibility to do the right thing because they're on the camera. They should be doing the right thing. What are you doing? You're an influencer. You're not doing the right thing. What are you doing? And yet, everybody's got fucking problems. We're all influencing each other, by the way that we live our lives. You see friend groups, they all like sort of live in the same sort of way. Not all the time. There's always outliers, but it just boggles my mind every time I hear people complain about influencers. And I'm just like, you're fucking influencing people right now to hate influencers. I don't know, just hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is it's not like everybody's a little bit hypocritical, but I don't know. I don't know. I can go on a rant about it, but I don't, I got other things to bitch about, okay? Like Verizon and my fucking service today. I told you in the beginning, this is first world problems. We're on a beach right now, complaining about first world problems, right? But that's how we do. We gotta get it out, because when we, I guess even by saying that, I'm like sort of like shitting on my anger, and I've learned that like anger is something that you're never gonna be able to fully get rid of, like 100%. You'll obviously be better dealing with it, but like the more you like shit on your own anger and like give yourself a hard time for being angry, the more angry you're likely to get, or the more it'll bottle up. Like, it's okay to feel the way you feel. Like, some people piss me off, and like, and I wish it wasn't that way. A lot of the times I wish I was just like nothing but happy and positive all the time, but that's not true. That's not how it is. Like, I got the physical, right, and they told me, all right, we'll get you to do some blood work, and he's like, the place down the street, they're like I think they close at like 5. It's either that place or 4. So he's a little like unsure. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And he's like, where is it? And I was like, where is it? And he's like, it's just down the parking lot. And I'm like, I don't know everywhere around this place that I live. And so I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And I go out into my car, and I'm like, well, first things first, before I start driving around looking, I'm going to fucking look it up on my phone, I spent $1,000, not all at once, but on this phone. And suddenly I'm fucked on where the fuck I am. I'm literally 3 miles from my home, and my phone's like, I don't know how to live. I don't know what up is down. Like, every app is like, duh, I'm super expensive technology that doesn't want to work at the right time. And so, like, I start, I call my dad, because, the cell service obviously was working great enough. And then my dad, I was expecting a call back. So I started driving around looking. And I'm looking for this fucking, oh God, did I just destroy the beach a little bit? It's okay. We're fine. It just moved a little bit. And I'm looking for this fucking lab place that I can get my blood done. And I'm losing my shit. I'm literally losing my shit. Because my phone has like -1 bar or 1 bar fucking LTE. And I can't connect to, I don't know where the fuck, so I can't find Sonora. I can't find it anywhere. So I'm driving. I'm in the parking lot. I'm literally panicking. I'm like kind of losing my shit, and I'm trying not to, but there are little bursts of anger come out of me every once in a while where I'm just like, "Fuck! What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "God, why?" And I'm just like, calm down, it's okay. Tell myself, and then I gotta beat up myself. It's okay to be angry, He just kind of threw you in a random direction. We were in a fucking building with a room with no windows, and he just points in a direction. I have no fucking orientation of where I am. Oh yeah, it's just down the parking lot. The fuck? This is the biggest goddamn parking lot I've ever seen in my life. And it's not one of those parking lots that are just like big, wide with a lot of spaces. It's one of those parking lots like a maze where it's just like yeah. So I was bitching and I was fucking upset, and I'm like, why doesn't my dad text me back? And I look at my phone, and he's like, they're all closed. And I'm like, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going tomorrow to get my fucking blood work done. It's all good. It's whatever, I'm fucking Johnny Easy Breezy. That's how I am. I take it easy breezy. Yeah, I fucking lost my temper a few times in the car to myself, but that's okay. That's the best fucking place to lose your temper, is by yourself. That way nobody looks at you like, are you okay? That way you could just be like, Oh, thank God nobody saw that. I'm not trying to encourage you to lose your temper, but, like, just in case when it happens, you know, it's nice to be, like, alone, to be like, oh, at least nobody saw me lose it there for a second. I was like, losing my shit there for a second. But, yeah, so that's getting done, you know. Other than that, you know, things have been pretty great, you know. I mean, not that wasn't great. It was fine. Makes for a good story. Like, as I was driving home, and I was like, maybe I'll talk about this on the pod. Talk about it on the pod, you know. But I put up this green screen, and see, originally I thought I had I got this software that could make it so I can, like, delete the background and then put myself wherever, you know. But it only works for thumbnails. I couldn't do that with a video, so I gotta have this green screen. And yeah, I've been wanting to use it for a while. I hope it's. I mean, I tested it out. It seems fine, you know. So, but yeah, made some funny videos yesterday. Well, I mean, I enjoyed them. The funny is what is that? It's an opinion, I guess. Yeah. But I might play some games with this green screen in the background, you know? Immerse myself into the game, you know? I think that would be cool. Oh, man. Yeah, so Verizon, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? Because right when I got home, started working like fine. The LTE's like, oh, I know how to do this. Oh, I remember. Even though I don't need the LTE because I got the Wi-Fi at home. It's, you know, it's fun to bitch sometimes because I know I would never. I mean, I would mostly never bitch at somebody like. Almost never in a retail situation. Like, I would literally, I will take the wrong order, and I'll be fine with it. Like, the other day, she forgot my coffee, and I was like, I'm not drinking coffee today. Until I got home. But, you know, I got that supply on deck at home, son. That's why I got problems, probably. Well, actually, I think I do, though. I don't know. They said I didn't, but I got to do blood work, you know, and get back. And they said all my systems are nominal, you know. All systems nominal, you know. They didn't say it like that, but that's what I heard, you know. Yeah. All systems in my body. They didn't do the ball check cough thing, which I'm thankful for. You know, I didn't shave. Is it rude to be, like, super extra hairy down there when you're doing the physical? You know, I mean, it's you know, or I don't know. Thinking too much about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna see a psychiatrist, and so I'm waiting for their call back within the week to, you know, and hopefully start taking some ADHD. Well, I'm gonna be starting to take some ADHD medicine again, and that. You know, I think that'll make a drastic difference in a lot of things. You know, I'm looking forward to that. You know, it's about fucking time. It's been a long time since I've been on the old medication. Just mainly been relying on coffee and weed for self-medication. Because I'm a doctor. I'm a naturalist, naturalologist. I'm a naturalist. Natural. I deal in nature. So, but that's how I get by. I did have a soundboard, but I don't feel like using it. You know, we're just chilling on the beach. I know I talk a lot, but that's what this podcast is. Unless you turned into this for me to not talk so much, then I'm confused. Why would you do that? But anyway, you know, yeah, this is a nice ocean. I'm gonna one day I'm gonna get this 4K camera soon, and one day I'm gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna get like actual like 4K footage of the ocean, and that's what I want to use as like my background and stuff for this. At least every once in a while, you know, that'd be cool. But until then, we'll use these lovely backgrounds on the old YouTube. You know, thank God for YouTube. Seriously, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Thank you for blessing us with the tube of you. Alright. You don't like it when I sing? You don't want me to sing? That's fine. Most people don't. I put out a video on some dating advice. You should check that out. It's not really. It's more of a bit. It's funny. It's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, I redid all of the thumbnails for a bunch of stuff, and that was really fun. And I still am. I'm still gonna redo like a lot of the thumbnails for a lot of the Goofers plays and the Captain Boys, and you know, probably gonna do the Goofers episode 21 soon. I'm looking forward to that. Probably sometime this week. Look forward to that, maybe. Probably. I might, what we do is I might put the boys, like, right where I am right here, and then still put the beach right here, and that's what we'll do for the video. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I like that. Yeah. But, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a, welcome to my channel video. So I think that'll be a sort of, I'm gonna use this background for that, you know, little ocean side, you know. God, I wanna go to the beach so bad now. I live 500-600 miles away from the beach, something like that. God, just thinking about that depresses me. I was born and raised on the ocean, you know. Although I am extremely, it's so funny because I am extremely terrified of, like, the deeps of the ocean. You know, this is where I chill. This is where I live, right here. I don't go over there. Or am I pointing towards the beach? I don't go over here. I go to where the sand is and the land is. That's where I like. In the front, in the surface of the beach. You know, for some reason I started thinking about crabs, and then I started thinking about how I'm a Cancer. I always used to not like that term. I mean, like, well, I mean that not term, but like that star sign, because I was like, you can't think of any other name other than Cancer. Like, that's what kills people, yo. Like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be Cancer. Let me be fucking Leo or something, you know? Actually, Leos are kind of full of themselves. No offense if you're a Leo, but hey, look at me for 1 second. Stop looking at yourself. I'm just kidding. You know, I do kinda don't believe in the whole star sign thing. You know, because sometimes it's like super accurate and you're like, what? And other times you're like, there's no fucking way. But, you know, it's whatever. It's still fun. You know, people get meaning out of it. It's sort of like a, you know, I used to. So I used to do that like every day. I used to like check my, I used to have this app called CoStar, I think it's called. And I've also had many other horoscopes too. And I used to read them like every day. And sometimes I would read it like as soon as I would literally wake up. And that would tell me if I'm going to have a good day or not, basically. That's how I would live my life. And it was not a good way to do it. You know, let me tell you, it did not go good. You know, I was sick and tired of some fucking app telling me that I was going to have a shitty day today, that I was going to be extra emotional and crying. Oh, okay. And there was this other app that was like Nebula. Have you ever heard of Nebula? They fucking, they insulted me multiple different times. First of all, they said I have a negative energy. What? What? No. I mean, I know I'm saying no and being negative right in this second, but like, no. I don't have a negative energy, you know? But I started to think about that for a while. And I was thinking, like, negative doesn't always mean bad, you know? In fact, when something bad is happening, you would technically need to, and I literally used Yu-Gi-Oh cards to, like, help me come to this realization. Because, like, as a kid, there was this card called Negate Attack. And so I was like, oh, so negate means, yeah, I learned more from, like, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all this fucking entertainment than I did from school. Because I actually enjoyed entertainment, you know, I didn't enjoy school. But, so yeah, negate. So, like, a negative. So, instead of meaning, like, darkness, like evil, I like to think of it more like my energy stops things. So it could be a good thing and a bad thing, you know? It's been a bad thing in my life because it stops me from having fun a lot. But then also it's a good thing because it stops other people's negativity and my negativity sometimes, you know? In a positive way. In like a, you know, but like still it rubbed me the wrong way. And then it also told me it told me that I have, it just said all this fucking shit. It told me when I get married, shout out to my future wife if you're watching this, if I ever get married, that I'm going to have a divorce. Like, why the fuck would you say that to anybody? What? Now I don't want to ever get married. Ever. Like, the fuck? You know, I'm trying to make it seem like maybe it's more like my actual relationships, because I'm technically single, so technically every relationship I've had has ended. I mean, not always negative, though. Sometimes I'm moving, or they're moving, or those are like, or sometimes it's a mutual ending, you know. But there's been quite a few heartbreaks that I've had, you know, and it's part of life. It's funny because, like, I had grown up just, like, wanting so badly to have a family, you know, to have a wife and kids, and, you know, a dog and everything, just like my parents, you know. And that's why I learned, you know, we base our love on like how our parents' love is like. You know, they got married, they got together at like 16, and then, you know, got married at like 18 or something like that. I don't remember, or 17, or young as fuck. Point being. So, like, I had always was trying to find my wife, you know, and I wasted a lot of effort and time doing that, and I put myself down a lot in the process. You know, I whenever I did have a girlfriend, I would become very jealous, you know, because I didn't have any confidence in myself, so I just assumed that literally any other guy would be better than me with her, you know. And so I felt jealous all the time. And later in life I got better at hiding that jealousy, but it was still jealousy. I was still uncomfortable, like I was still getting jealous, but I wasn't telling her anymore. Like, well, this new girlfriend, my last girlfriend, you know, like 5 years ago. And so I wouldn't tell her that I was getting jealous as much. But sometimes it just bottled up and it broke through, and then she would see it. It was very obvious. And it was just a hard relationship, too. She had a kid. And, you know, I got really attached to him. And, you know, but everything in life happens for a reason, you know. And it's funny that, like, now as a 29-year-old, I finally, it's taken me this long to to not want a family so badly. And to just be okay with just being me. Just being single. You know, just having me to take care of. And I feel myself getting better as a human doing it. Because, like, you know, I'm getting things taken care of in life. You know, that I haven't been for so long. Because I had just been, like, I don't know, just under this impression that, like, once you get, like, a family, you're taken care of, basically. But, like, how can you even take care of a family when you can't take care of yourself? And I couldn't take care of myself. You know? But I like I said, I'm changing that. I'm changing that, you know, every day. And, you know, I'm hopeful for the future. I really am. I think this is going to be, you know, things are looking up. Look, we're on fucking paradise right now, you know? I'm finally doing what I want to do in life. Yeah, I'm just happy, you know? It's good to be alive, you know? And if you're having a hard time, you know, just remember that this life is just a ride, you know. It's just a roller coaster, you know, in the amusement park of the universe. You know, we're just fucking the ups and downs. Just, you know, when you're fucking going down that hill, down that fucking roller coaster so fucking fast, you know, you can choose to scream for your life and want so bad to get out, or you can smile for the cameras. You know, because they're definitely taking pictures. Everybody's watching. So, all right then, I'll leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more. I've been Captain Wolf, signing off.